Hey everybody, happy Monday, happy Monday. Danny Shea out of his bathrobe, back at his table on Monday, reading the energies of the week ahead, doing a little political, a little spiritual. Maybe we'll even ask Psychic Duck a couple of questions. Psychic Duck. Got to get a good voice for him. I haven't gotten it yet. It'll come. So, I want to look at, I got a new deck of cards. I know very little about crystals. I'm trying. And this deck is going to help me. Help. H-E-P. Help me. So, let's just pull a crystal card. And for those of you who are super aware of crystals, you may comment below respectfully. Don't go, you are so stupid about crystals. Don't say that. I know I am. And it's not stupid. It's ignorant. Okay. Card. The crystal for us this week, or this couple of days, is, oh, it's pretty. I don't know what this is. Oh, jasper. Cool, jasper. And on the back of it has a whole description of it. So there is opaque quartz stones, Picasso jasper, ooh, mukate jasper, red jasper. So these stones, they help us align to our core powers. So whatever our core powers are, like our strengths, our power, air signs need it, city folk need it. Where to put it? Okay. I'm not going there. Hey, why don't you take that red jasper and zip it? Okay, when to use it? When you want to get back into your body after a stressful work week, a long flight, or a lit meditation session. I don't know what that means, a lit meditation session. But, so it just feels like this stone is something really good for grounding. It's kind of what I get. Bringing you back into your strengths. Again, I don't know much about them, but now I know a little bit more about jasper. All right, let's take a look at the week ahead. As we shift into a new awareness of light energy, I got the image of carbon-based life form moving into a crystal light form, which is why I'm glad I got this deck. And I like that image, carbon-based to crystal. Coming from Mount Shasta recently, there's a lot of crystals up there, which goes back to, let me just mention really quick, if you're getting crystal stones, make sure you know where they're coming from. They need to be sustainably sourced. They need to be respectfully sourced. So just be aware. Okay, week ahead. I think it's really important for us to make sure we set our intentions where we want to be, where we want to go. We can fall into the trap of just listening to news. And the last couple days, I've just been, because I haven't been watching it because of Shasta, it's like, oh my gosh, let me become a news junkie. And it didn't help. So I did read AP and get some stories that I want to read on. But let's just look at, there's going to be a lot of revelations this week. There's going to be a lot of up and down. The thing with Russia, when I first heard it, I went, we don't know the whole story. We don't know what's going on. I don't want to comment on it, although I did want to comment on it. So I think it's best just to sit back and let things unfold a lot till we get an answer. I think this whole Russia thing that I will get into, Russia. That's all I heard this week. Russia. Anyway, I think this is the turning point. That's what I was getting. For Belarus, for Russia, for Ukraine, I think it's huge. Let's see. We'll pull some cards on it. But let's pull 3 cards on just the energy for the week ahead. Just the energy for the week ahead. And I'm using my Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reed. 3 for the week ahead. Follow the leader. When I see this card, it's like, and it goes back to our intentions. What are our intentions? And then we'll follow those. So if we don't have any intentions, if we just turn on the news and becomes news zombies, then that's what we're going to follow. So set your intentions high and follow those. Protecting treasures. Cool. So to me, this isn't a limiting thing, or I don't have a lot, so I need to really protect it. This is more about, for me, for the energy, is protecting our who we are. And if we allow whatever to come into our field of energy, then that kind of sucks some energy out of us, robs us of who we are. And the treasure, that's our treasure, who we are. Our core beliefs goes back to the jasper. Oh, coming apart. Coming apart. So our whole structure in these worlds, from moving from a carbon-based to a crystal-based life form. This is just something I'm making up, I think. Maybe somebody else is talking about it. But we have to let go of a lot of things, and that's like against protecting treasure. But some of the things that we have in this treasure box are not really treasures. So we need to let go of those so we can really keep what's important to us. And I think this coming apart is there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be revealed that we no longer need. And we just need to be aware that there is going to be this separation. A lot of things are going to come out. They're going to be revealed this week. I really think that it's important to stay grounded in our spiritual work. Okay, thank you. So let's take a look at some politics, some news features that we got going. Did I thank you all for being here? Thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting this channel. I'm using my Light Seers Tarot. And let's take a look at Russia. Russia, Russia, Russia. So I don't know why everybody in the tarot community can't pronounce this guy's name. It's easy. He's Pootie Chef. Easy. Now his other name, Prigozhin. I can't pronounce that, but I can pronounce Pootie Chef. So everybody was talking about it. It's been all in the news, blah, 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 blah. He is now today saying, kind of mouthing off a little bit, going, I just showed you a master class on how to move into a territory and take it over. That should have been the way that you all went into Ukraine. I showed you how it should be done. Your generals are, and then he starts mouthing off. So there's a little itty bitty power struggle there. And Russian generals are saying, this guy, he should be assassinated. Like, what do you guys eat for breakfast? Fruit Loops or something? Are you guys all just cray? Fruit Loops. Full of vitamins, fortified. Do you think they have Fruit Loops over in Russia? Fruit Loops. All right. Let's take a look at the head of the Wagner Group. Let's take a look at Lukashenko, who is giving the head of the Wagner Group refuge in Belarus. And then let's look at Russia. In Putin. Russia and Putin. Okay. Let's first go to chefs. To Putin chefs. I bet you Putin isn't eating any of his food anymore. The reason they called him that, I guess he had a bunch of restaurants, made a ton of money. And this guy, this Prigozhin, he has a lot of, he's kind of like Rupert Murdoch with his media empire. So he's a big player, big warrior. Pretty chef. What is going on? What's the 411? What is the 411 on this guy? Ooh. Three of Pentacles. The thing that, when I looked at this card using the light seers, the Three of Pentacles is my dark money card in the Rider-Waite. It's my money coming in from Russia card. It's also working with three different people. Somebody working, two other people are giving information. Did my eye just wig out? I think it did. But what I saw in here when I flipped this card over is stop. Stop. Let's just see. It's being challenged by the Five of Wands. So, a lot of people not liking what this guy did. A lot of people. It's like, what? So there's a lot of fighting back and forth. It's like that the head of Russia, one of the lawmakers was saying, this guy needs to be assassinated. He needs to have a bullet in his head. That's what they do in Russia. So, and then Prigozhin is saying, this is how you do it. So it's all this word play back and forth. there is a big judgment that's at the base of this reading. Something big is going to happen with this guy, where he's going to, I don't know, is this the end of him? It's not the death card, but it is the judgment card. He's going to feel some kind of something. In the past, as it relates, is this his foolish behavior, or is this his new beginning in Belarus? But it's the past. I think this is his foolish behavior, was there another way to go in and make his point known that Putin wasn't supplying him correctly? I mean, that's what the whole thing stems from. In case people were not paying attention, the short version of this was that the head of the Wagner group was not getting enough supplies to fight, lost a bunch of men. He asked Putin, for more men. Putin sent him untrained Russian young men, and they got slaughtered. And so this guy said, oh, hell no, that's not right. And he was going to go into Moscow and wag his finger at Putin. Fruit Loops. At the top of the reading, Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles at the top of the reading. So we have stop fighting, it's judgment, Fool, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, let me just keep going with this. 9 of Pentacles in the potential near future. Let me drop this down so y'all can follow where I am. We good. So this card feels like he's in Belarus. He's got a lot of money. He knows how to manipulate and move things around. He's listening to his messages that are coming in from his protected place. This card to me feels like he's got something that he may be planning, a new plan, a new direction with this. 5 of Swords, winning at any cost. Ace of Swords, some new intuitive things coming to him, a new plan, a new truth. Hopes and fears. The Death, Rebirth card. Remember, I said, I don't think it's it's not the Death card. Okay, it's not the Death card. But this is the Death card. This is the Rebirth card, which could correlate to that. And the final outcome is the 8 of Cups, walking away from sorrow to find oneself. 6 of Swords, moving on to calmer waters. 8 of Swords, restricted. But take a look at in the mirror at what you did, at what's going on, at what is tying you up. Is this guy going to have a come to Jesus moment? Is he going to see what he did, the 5 of Swords internally, winning at any cost? Is that going to cost him? Wow. Let's pull a couple of clarifiers on that, because to me it feels like when these guys get into that mode, they don't give up. They just dig themselves deeper and deeper into it. Five of Swords, just keep digging, keep digging, keep digging. But these last three cards, especially, so you have the Death and Rebirth, you have the Judgment, another rebirth type card, and then you have walking away from sorrow to find oneself, asking for help, moving to calmer waters, and the Eight of Swords, taking a good look in the mirror, especially in this deck. Queen of Pentacles starting, and the Ace of Swords, starting something new. Okay, what is this? Is Putin chef? Can we get some clarification on this walking away from sorrow? Peace. Comfort. Thank you. Blank. So, Psychic Duck, you have something you want to say? Yeah. Psychic Duck says, as we are shifting through this new awareness, through the carbon-based to the crystalline-based life forms of the planet, of the universe, being bombarded with energy from the solar flares and all this galactic information coming at us. Although the future isn't written, he is also getting some kind of this sense that things are maybe not as he should. His path is changing. Let me just put it that way. It's not written yet. He's still struggling back and forth to try to figure out, is this the right path I'm on, or have I done something really evil or bad? I think he's going to have this judgment. Maybe not yet, but I think it's coming for this guy. I don't know. Let's look at Lukashenko, the leader of Belarus. I'm just going to pull 6 cards. I'm going to do it kind of fast because I don't want to spend my whole time on this. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards because I really don't want to spend my whole time on this. Okay, I'm going to pull 1 card. Lukashenko, Belarus. So they were good pals with Russia, and Putin brokered this deal. 3 cards. Queen of Pentacles again. Queen of Pentacles again. Money, 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 money. Managing projects. We have the 4 swords. Lukashenko, not feeling very good. Needs a little. Needs somebody to hold him. 9 of swords. Worry. This is not going as well as he wants it to go. This is an illness card. This is a retreat card. Worry. And I see this white, like ghost of an image, very similar to the Judgment card. And then this Queen of Pentacles. There's something about money that's coming into Belarus via this Prigozhin brokering deal. Belarus got a lot of money from Putin's chef. Maybe that was where the Queen of Pentacles was. All right, Putin. Let's look at Putin. Okay, I'm getting mixed up here because I just flipped back on an old reading that I had where I thought the reading was that Putin isn't alive. So let's go with Putin's machine. Because if Putin isn't alive, then his machine is still rolling. So let's just look at the machine that Putin has created. So I just got an image of a bunch of gears, and it's missing a couple of teeth, kind of like my brother. But I just saw like another one of those gear teeth breaking. It's just crumbling. It's falling apart. Putin's machine. Putin's machine. Justice. Magician. 2 little cards. And the Page of Pentacles. Let's drop it down. I want to just show you as I point this out. So the Justice card, obviously, Putin's machine. They're still working on, and I think they're going to have some kind of retribution to what is going on there. So I don't think it's we may not know what it is because of this Magician card. It's going to be a sleight of hand. And again, this Magician card to me suggests that Putin's not alive. It's still like sleight of hand. The machine's alive, Putin isn't. And we can read on that again, but who cares? There is something new coming, though, out of this whole thing with the Page of Pentacles. Something new's coming. Younger energy. I don't know. Could it be a female energy that is coming into that Russian machine? I felt that when I pulled the Queen of Pentacles. I go, is this a female? Female energy? Because, we're leaving the old man top-down energy, and we're going with a more inclusionary female energy, bottom up. So, you don't need to watch me shuffle. So, all right. Very good. Before we get into, do I even want to get into Trump? Nah, I don't want to. Let's go to Prince William. He's got a 5-year plan to deal with what is it called? The long-term homelessness. 5-year plan. Prince William, 5-year plan to deal with long-term homelessness in the UK. And then we had, what was her name? I forgot. The mayor of LA working on long-term homeless. was just talking to my neighbor who was a cop who dealt with the homeless. And, you know, we had been talking about, you know, the solutions. And, boy, it's no easy solutions. You know, because once you get set in your home, you're comfortable. Now, you may not want to be there, but then you're comfortable in it. You go, okay, I'm making this work. And then you add some drugs on it, and then it's like, okay, it's really hard. Really hard. Let's just look at Prince William's plan. I'm going to do 6 cards. How's this working out? So you got a good plan. What's it feeling like? What's the energy of it? To me, the energy feels like, yes, this is the right time. What's going on? Prince William, your homeless plan. Yeah, look at that. Queen of Wands. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. I got me a spark in the hand. I got me an idea, and I am gonna let it go. Yeah. It's being challenged by, or crossed by, the Tower. This is the homeless crisis is a Tower moment because it's like overwhelming. I don't know what it's like out in the UK or other parts of the world. I know what it's like in the US. You drive into any city on the freeway and you look off the freeway and it's tent city. And some of these, I saw this one on my recent trip to Shasta and I went, oh my God, this is amazing. I know, amazing. Tent city, amazing. They had a little playground for kids. I'm like, is that a way to live? I go, well, yeah, it's, maybe they have this little community that's just awesome. Still, it's right by the freeway. Okay, moving on. Queen of Wands, Tower, it is a Tower moment. Towers are quick and sudden change that's going to add rebirth. Here he is, the King of Swords, doing something about it. This king, though, even though kings are doers, this king, he's letting other people be the doer. And it's Prince William, so this card's wrong. Should be Prince of Swords. Sorry. Here it is, Knight of Swords. In the past, running. Here's the Prince of Swords. He's running to get on his motorcycle to take off, to take this idea off. We have the Nine of Wands. So he's going to face some pushback on this, but he's going to keep standing strong. And this is a female card on this Nine of Wands, and I'm wondering, is this Queen of Pentacles? Again. I'm going to keep going with this just very quickly. Ace of Pentacles. This is something new, a new beginning, a new project. External, just the love and the compassion that he has for the homeless. Hopes and fears are the Two of Pentacles, that he can work out these balancing ideas. And the top of the reading is the Four of Pentacles. He's got to be careful where he spends his money. And it's going to be a rough road, no doubt about it. But he's going to bring things to light that others haven't. So, very exciting. Very exciting for this guy to be doing what he's doing. It's not going to be easy. There's going to be people that are saying you're not doing it right. As with everything. Not with me, though. Nobody ever tells me I'm not reading the cards right. Ever. All right. Let's look at Let's look at the nuclear power plant that got destroyed by the earthquake in 2011. They are now going to be releasing tens of thousands of gallons of radioactive wastewater. But don't worry about it. They've treated it, and they're going to be slowly releasing this radioactive treated water into the ocean over the next, did it say 10 decades? I don't know. Maybe. Over decades. And when I read that, I go, what could possibly go wrong? Nothing. What could possibly go wrong? We're just going to release nuclear wastewater into the Pacific Ocean. Remember during Reefer Madness when the magazines would have, I smoked pot and now my baby is a frog. Nuclear wastewater into the Pacific Ocean. Worse than smoking pot. My baby's a frog. Oh, God. Okay. Do I even need to read on this? What can go wrong? What's going on with this, with us releasing this? 6 cards. Again, I get to stop. But again, this is people helping each other. They have a plan. They're working on it. They're going to come together and create something. We got a balance, a justice card. We got a temperance card. Again, another balance. So they're trying to balance this out. In the past, the Hierophant. The government saying we got to do something about this. We got to figure this out. I'm also seeing galactic energy here. Or am I just hoping it's galactic energy? Difficult decision. 2 of Swords. Which way do you go? Do you keep the water contained in these containers where it's going to leak out anyway? And I don't know that for a fact. Or do we treat it and release it? I think that's what they're balancing out. That's what they're balancing out here. And the potential near future, 5 of Cups. Sadness. Loss. Internal, they hope it's going to work out. They hope it's going to be great. Again, another galactic card. External influences, giving and receiving help. 6 of Pentacles. Hopes and fears. There's a lot of people against this. Put your hand down. And the final outcome is the 9 of Pentacles. It's a positive yes card, but again, it's an intuitive card. I'm getting a galactic, boom, a galactic help with this. A little celebration. All right, I got to ask. I got to go galactic with this. So there was no death card. There was a lot of balancing out. There was a lot of fighting, but more balancing, more justice, more temperance. let's pull the galactic energy for this. 40 minutes, galactic energy. And then I gotta go. I mean, really, I gotta go. Galactic energy. Galactic energy. Wastewater, galactic energy. And this is something, when I'm shuffling the deck, this is something that I'm hearing. This is what we set our intentions on. This is how we create miracles. We are co-creators in this universe. Let's create a positive outcome for this. Is there a galactic message? Is there a galactic message for us dumping this water into the Pacific Ocean? Oof, blind enthusiasm. They're not really looking at it. But there's a new consciousness emerging, and we have primal fear. Okay, this is just the message I'm getting in my head. Don't go nuts on me. It feels like with these cards, we have this blind, we're just going in there. We got to fix this because we have this fear. We can't leave this water here. We can't do it. So let's treat it and send it out into the ocean, and the ocean will be able to take, the ocean will be able to take care of it. It's yes and no. But with this new consciousness, we can create a healthier environment and maybe bring in the galactics to help manage and deal with the low doses of radioactivity. Maybe it's the sun, maybe, and here's looks like a little sun. So it feels like our primal fears of, oh my gosh, is going to be that we don't need to stay into that fear. Stay into the positive co-creative energy, the crystalline energy that we're moving from carbon-based primal fears to a new consciousness that is full of love and light and healing properties. We can heal ourselves. We can heal the planet. Let's focus on healing the planet. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being with me on this beautiful Monday. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in a couple days, if not sooner. Peace and love.